Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be mostly just sit down and chatty, and it's actually going to be a 2025 year roundup of the things that I made and my favorites and goals and whatever, and I'm sure you can probably tell that from the title, but we just clarifying. If you can hear my cat playing in the background, girls just gotta have fun. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sorry. She's having a blast, so I'm just gonna leave her be. Here's what to expect by chapter and timestamps. If you're only interested in what I made this year, it's the first thing, so lucky you. The next category is going to be my favorites of the year, which will include food, books, movies, you know, the important stuff of the year. And then for the last part, we're gonna go over goals for 2026 and the new skill that I plan to learn, because that's important to me. Let's get into it. I didn't have my mic this whole time! Alright, I guess we're restarting that. So let's just get into the first chapter, which is what I made this year. While compiling this list of the things that I made this year, I feel like this year I felt like I made a lot, but when you put it in a list, it doesn't feel like it's that much. So hopefully next year I make more, which I think I will. I'm definitely just in a better space than I was at the beginning of this year to make stuff. I had a really big move this year, moved cross country again, back home with my family. I had some health issues, I got my wisdom teeth removed. All of those good things have taken up much time in this year. So I hope next year will include a lot more making and especially more finished art pieces, because that was a goal that I had this year, and I did make more than I normally do. But I hope to make even more next year. And for this list, I am going to try and go in chronological order, at least of when I started it, because a lot of things that I do tend to take a bit longer than I think they're going to take. I feel like I take way too long on things. Maybe it's the perfectionism, maybe it's the anxiety about putting it out to the world, like whatever. But the first thing on the list is I made 2 of these scooties, grandma square scooties. They're like matching but like reverse. One's like black and red and one's red and black with leftover yarn that I had. That's why they only have 2 grandma squares on the bottom. I wish that I had more yarn to put 1 more square. These are super cute and I love them, and they were super easy to make as well, so obsessed. Next on the list, but in the same vein as crochet, I actually made some beanies to donate to my local shelter this year with extra yarn that I had. I don't have them with me, so here's a video. I hope next year I can make more, and I hope next year I can knit some, because I did learn how to knit this year, and I think knitted beanies look really cute. I think crochet beanies are really cute too, but I think that knitted beanies are even cuter, so I'm really excited to make some more out of the excess yarn that I have for next year. I think it's just going to be a thing that I'm going to continue to do because it brings me joy and happiness. And I will say I didn't finish all of these in one go. Like, this is something that I just did throughout the year. It started at the beginning of the year. That's why I'm putting it at the earlier list, but it definitely is something that took me a little bit of time. And then next, I made my website this year, and again, it's not physical, so I can't really show it to you, but I can show you a little video because it does look different from the video that I put up a couple of months ago. I did do a update before I got my wisdom teeth removed. I put out part of an update that I'm working on right now, which is like, I'm trying to make it mobile friendly for you guys, okay? I'm working on it. Coding takes me a really long time, especially because I have so many different hobbies and interests and stuff. Like, basically everything that I do takes me a really long time because I'm doing like 10 things at once. But I'm always having fun, so who cares? And I do also, oh my goodness, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who's been leaving cute little comments on my guest book. I get a little email every time, and I get to look at all the messages every time someone sends me a little hello on there, and I'm like, thank you for all the love and support on my video. I'm so happy that I made it. And I can't wait to keep working on it this year. And this year, damn it, I am working on Nervous Noxaris, okay? That is a big goal this year for me. Stay tuned. I know I keep telling you stay tuned. I'm working on it. It just takes me a long time, okay? I didn't know how to code. I learned how to code this year. I had no background experience. And along with making my website, I made all the art for it. Like all the stickers, all the washi tape, the backgrounds. I think I made all the backgrounds. I'm like trying to think if I pulled any. I did add some more resources to the website as well, which is just more backgrounds, like different colors of the backgrounds that I have made. I honestly should just make it so you can edit it yourself, but I don't know how to do that. So maybe in the future when I figure that out. And during the same time that I made the art for my website and my website in general, I did make a few digital pieces, full digital pieces. I did 2 redraws, or one of the original and then a redraw for this picture. So I have those art pieces. If I have any other art pieces that are digital, I'll put them up right now. Next, I upcycled some clothes. These are shorts. I'll put little videos because I only have 2 of the items right now. My favorite, most worn item is for sure the butterfly skirt with the lace at the bottom. These were in an upcycling video this year. I love this skirt. I'm obsessed with it. Here's video of the other items that I upcycled slash made whatever this year. I don't know what to consider them. They're crafty. I'm really happy with the clothes that I made this year, and I hope to make some more, like actually from scratch next year or out of scraps or whatever. I just want to make more stuff. Next, I made this butterfly drawing. It's an inked piece inspired by one of my grandma's works that I have up on my wall. I'm absolutely obsessed with the way that this turned out, and I hope to make more. I kind of just want to keep making them over and over and over again. I love it. They're so fun to make. I love the collage aspect. And then as for another full piece, I made this painting of my cat. Super cute. I love my cat more than anything. She's a doll, adorable, the softest cat in the whole world. I know you guys can't pet her, but you're just gonna have to trust me. She is so soft. Literally the softest cat I've ever pet in my whole entire life, okay? I love my cat. I'm obsessed with her. She is my everything. I needed a painting, so I made this. Next, I made this Lily Munster costume. Every year I make a vampire costume, and this year I made Lily Munster. I'm super excited for next year. I need to start brainstorming already. The Lily Munster costume was the only thing that I really sewed from scratch. I've made like crochet and like yarn stuff from scratch, but this is the first thing that this year that I made from scratch, like out of just fabric, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. Definitely need to sew more. I need to work on my sewing. I need to get better at it. I want to be able to make beautiful clothing pieces. I'm not exactly sure when I made this, but I made a crochet cardigan top based off of a tutorial by Jack in the Attic here on YouTube. Absolutely obsessed with it. It's a mesh crochet cardigan top. Love it. And then I have also made these cute little keychains this year. I had lots of fun making these charms and stuff. I think I'm gonna make more keychains next year. Maybe not keychains, but like I want to make some more charms and trinkets and stuff. I really like making these. I've made a few magnets in the past as well, and they always turn out so cute and I love them. So, dropped it. I just kind of want to make stuff to hang on like literally everything. So everything that I have just has some cute little critters on it. Absolutely obsessed with how those turned out. Anyways, that is the end of everything that I made this year, and I wish that I had made more this year, but I am really happy with everything that I made. I also have done more art. It's just that I didn't finish my sketchbook this year. So whenever I finish that, look forward to a sketchbook video. It takes me forever to finish sketchbook videos though, so don't expect that very often. I am slow. I can't wait to see what we make next year. I'm super excited for some of the projects that I already have planned, and I think I may have already overbooked next year, but I think I got this, you know? I think I got it. Now let's move on to the next chapter, which is my favorites of the year. Let's start this section with my favorite books of the year. I'm just going to put 2, and we're going to start with The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. I have never read this book until this year, and I absolutely loved it. It was delicious. Everything about it was amazing. I'm absolutely obsessed with anything vampires, so I read quite a few vampire books within the year. This one was my favorite. The love of history absolutely shows through, and it's such a fun play on historical fiction. The story itself blends 3 specific characters' stories within a timeline from the past and the current of their stories. And it also includes Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, and vampires and stuff. So I don't want to get too into it. I don't know how to talk about books without like spoiling anything. Really good read. You should read it. It's long. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of a long read, but it's really good. And it was my standout book of the year. And I guess it's considered a historical thriller. So take with that what you will. My next favorite book of the year is actually a favorite that I've had for a long time, but I reread it this year. I'm really happy that I did. And it's The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. And if you've watched the movie but you've never read the book, I definitely recommend reading the book. It's super good, and the movie actually follows it really quite well. And both are fantasy masterpieces. I love them so much. I loved watching the movie when I was younger, and then when I got older, I love the book so much. And it might become a more frequent read because it's been a couple of years since I read it before I read it this time, and I just love it every time I read it, so tempting. The next section in my favorites this year is going to be movies, and I have 2 favorite movies as well to talk about. Honestly, I don't think these movies are going to be any surprise to anyone, but my first one is Sinners by Ryan Coogler. I think that this was the best vampire movie of the year. I think it was absolutely delicious. Which is a theme of what I'm calling these vampire-themed things this year. I just really felt like it was very creative and fun and such a different telling of vampires, and I just really liked it. It was really good. And then my second favorite movie of this year, I actually just watched recently. It was Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. I honestly can't decide which one's my favorite out of these 2, but I really, really liked Frankenstein, and I do want to rewatch both of them. That's how I classify if I like a movie, is if I want to rewatch it. I really want to rewatch both of these. I'm planning to buy physical copies of both. I haven't yet, and there also hasn't been a physical release date for Frankenstein yet. I know I'm getting both of these movies, and I'm gonna rewatch them. I love both of them so much. I absolutely love how Guillermo del Toro retold the story of Frankenstein. I love the changes that he made to the story. The world that was created was so good. The fashion. Ooh, I love a good historical fashion. And it is so good in that movie. And those are my favorite for this year in terms of movies. I actually don't watch a lot of movies, so take that with what you will. But I feel like I have watched more movies this year than I normally do. So go watch Sinners and Frankenstein. Go do it. And then my last favorites category of this video is going to be food. And I only have one favorite food because my favorite foods are pretty much always the same. I love spaghetti. Homemade spaghetti. I don't get it at the restaurant. My mom's spaghetti. One of my favorite foods. My absolute standout for the entire year in terms of food was massaman curry. I've made it multiple times. I've ordered it multiple times. If you have not had massaman curry, you need to go get it. I love it. I think you're gonna love it. It's very warm and delicious and savory and nutty and sweet. And now that brings us to the last chapter of this 2025 roundup, and this chapter is going to pertain to my goals for 2026 as well as my skills that I want to learn. So first, let's talk about that skill. There's a statistic that I don't actually know how true it is, but I read that the older you get, the less skills you learn. Like as soon as you're out of high school, you start learning less and less skills, and you kind of become stagnant in skills. Like you can still learn, people do still learn, and that doesn't go down, but the skills that you learn greatly deteriorates as an adult. So I wanted to counteract that. It is now always a personal goal of mine to always be learning a new skill. Last year I learned how to code in HTML and CSS, and I made a website, and that was super fun. And I also learned how to knit. I'm currently in the process of making my first completed full knit sweater, and I'm super excited about that, to be able to wear it. And this year, the skills that I want to learn, I don't know if it's too much, but specifically I want to learn how to 3D model and work in Three.js, and that is for Erebus Noxaris. I have an idea, a world that lives in my head that I want to bring out for everybody, and maybe even create like some little mini games to go alongside it or something. I don't know, there's ideas in there. I don't want to talk too much about it. But the other thing that I want to learn is how to sew better. I want to sew more proficiently, because I can sew, but can I sew? You know, when you learn something, you realize how much that you don't know about something. When I sewed this year, I realized how much I don't really actually know about sewing. So I want to learn more and become more proficient in that. So that's my skills for this year. Next is my goals for 2026. And I'm just gonna read it off my phone because I wrote them down. I have some YouTube goals, I have some life goals. I'm just gonna go down the list. They're not gonna be in any order. I wrote them down. I don't know. The first one that I have is post at least one video a month on here. Normally I'm posting like 2 videos in 1 month, and then I go like a month or 2 without posting. I don't know, I don't have much of a schedule, but I want to at least post a video a month at the bare minimum. Hopefully I post more than that, but that is what I'm going to be doing. I want to make more finished art pieces outside of the sketchbook, and for a number for that I want to make at least 6. And I've been talking about that all year, so that one's not really a surprise. Next, I want to learn how to sew full clothing pieces. I really want to become more proficient in sewing because I want to make more quality pieces that look really good and fit really well. And then also in my goals, I put in start 3D modeling and coding for Erebus Noxaris, which we talked about in the skills thing, but it's on the goals list, so it's getting done, okay? It's also on the skills list, so, you know, double, it's getting done this year. Not done. It's gonna be a forever project probably, like how many world building stories are being built for decades. So we're at least working on it this year. I want to keep up with my gym goals and continue throughout the whole year because I love the gym. I started going to the gym this year, maybe like halfway through the year. I'm not really sure. I think I've been going for at least 4 to 6 months, give or take. I did have the wisdom teeth, couldn't go to the gym when I had my wisdom teeth, and I did hurt my back. Couldn't go to the gym when I hurt my back. Very sad times for me. But I'm going to continue going to the gym and eating healthy because it makes me feel good. It makes me happier. It definitely makes a really big difference. And did not trust it before. I trust it now. It does help. Going to the gym helps make you feel better. I have so much more joy and energy. And then last, I have a little selfish goal, which is get 1,000 subscribers on here. I have 200, and I can't believe that 200 people have decided to join me on this journey and watch my video, and I'm just so happy and so grateful that you guys are all here. And with that, we have come to the end of our video, our 2025 year roundup. I do feel like I'm missing a goal that I forgot to write down. It's screaming in my brain right now, but I can't remember what it was. Let me know what your goals are for the year, what your favorites are, what your favorite makes of the year are, or what you made in general. I would love to hear how your guys' 2025 went, and also your goals for next year. And I think next year is hopefully going to be a good year. We need a good year. I don't know, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful new year and happy holidays. And